It's the Insane Board Game Freak Show. With your host, me, the Insane Board Game Freak. You come on, score, everybody. Now you have a chance to join Benji, the world's most huggable hero, in an exciting chase to meet Tiffany. You'll try to be the first player to pass all the obstacles. For instance, every time you move, you will be a step closer to the fierce dog who will put you back where you started from. Not if I could stop him from starting what he's trying to do to me. The first player to meet Tiffany is the winner. Here's a game. Tiffany's Benji's girl. Doesn't matter who wins. Here's a game you will love, so join in on the excitement and fun in this episode. It's the most huggable hero. I feel love. Benji game. The board game. Quick, to the board game room. B-E-N-G-I, 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 and Benji was his name, oh. Right? T-E-D-D-Y, 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 and Teddy was his name, oh. Quick, the most huggable hero. I feel love. Don't you feel love? Oh, you feel love. Quick, Teddy. We're gonna learn how to play this game. To the board game room. B-E-N-G-I, 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 and Benji was his name. Oh, ooh. Alright, here we go. It's Benji Game, the board game, from Waddington's House of Games, or House of Games Waddington's. However the heck you want to say it. Let's check this game out. Alright, so first off, I just want to say that there's a little advert here about different games this is from 1976 or something, this game. You got Rat Race, all different kinds of Waddington's games, Land Grab, Roadhog, stuff like that. This is real old stuff. So, anyway, let's get to the game. Alright, here we go. It's the Benji board game. The board game. So now, in this game, you get this, this game is basically E.T., but themed Benji. Alright? So, you get cards, Benji cards, and they're going to tell you, whenever you land on a certain space, I'm thinking of like the Benji space. I gotta see. I'll go over the instructions with you in a little bit. You're gonna take a card, and you might have to run forward 6 spaces. Run to heart. So you're gonna run to the heart space, or run to bone at 59. All right. Run forward 5 spaces, or move any player back to 48. So that's basically it. First person to get to Tiffany and Benji in 64 wins. And that's basically it. You get these 2 wooden dice here with the gold pips. And you get these player markers. The game's 2 to 6 players. And that's basically it. You're all going to start at the Benji space right here and then go 1, 2, 3, okay, and so on and so forth. I'll tell you what these spaces mean in a little bit. So, alright, so each player chooses a colored wooden token and places it at the start space, okay, which is the picture of Benji. Alright, the pack of cards is placed face down in a convenient place. Each player throws 2 dice in turn. The player with the highest throw goes first, and play continues in a clockwise direction. Okay. Each player, if the token lands on a numbered square, the turn is complete. So if you roll, I rolled 6 and 4 is 10. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Land on a 10 space. That's it. Okay. So now here is the other spaces. What they mean. If the token lands on, if the token falls on the picture square, the following rules apply. The dice square. Okay. If and it's not opposed to the dice tower. If you land on a dice square, okay, the player immediately has a second turn. You're just gonna roll again and then go that many space on the board. So this time I rolled an 8, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and land here. All right, whatever. So now, traffic light square. If you land in a traffic light square, where the heck? The traffic light square over here. There's only one of them. And if you land on a traffic light square, the player misses one turn because you notice it says stop. It's a stoplight. Okay, so you stop, you miss your turn. If somebody lands on a fierce dog square, number 53. All right, so 43, 53 right there. Fierce dog square. Okay, the player goes back to the start. You go all the way back home. Okay. Okay, so now all the pictures, the player takes a card and follows the instructions on that card. Then returns a card face down to the bottom of the deck. Okay? After complying with the instructions on the card, okay, the turn is then complete, even if the token is moved onto a picture square. Okay, so if it tells you to land on a picture square and you end up on a picture square or something like that, either way you do it, then you just stop your turn ends. You don't do what it says. You don't take another card and do what it says. You can if you want to house rule it that way, but whatever about that. So now, um, except for the traffic lights or fierce dog squares, in which case rules 6B and 6C above are followed. Okay, so that's D 6C, B, and 6C. Okay. So now if a player draws a card which allows him or her to bring a player back, like backwards, and this card may be kept until the player chooses to use it, then it is returned to the bottom of the deck. So you can hold on to a card that says run back 4 spaces, or that's what you gotta do. If it says visit Louise the cat, you gotta go visit Louise the cat, right? Um, that's basically it. If you land on a picture, you know, if you land on a picture, you draw a card, it says move any player back to 18, then you could keep this card and save it for later. Where was that card? Yeah, you could save this for later at a time that you feel is good enough for you to use it at. Okay, that's basically it. All right. Um. So now, then it's returned to the bottom of the deck. The winner is the first player to land in the center of the board, 64, with Benji and Tiffany. Okay. And with an exact throw. If a player throws a number higher than the exact number to finish, the token is counted onto the finish square, number 64, and the remainder of the count is used to move back onto the road. So if you move and you got extra space to go, you're gonna have to go. You land there, but then you gotta go backwards because you need exact count. So that's I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so that's the game. But uh next turn the player goes forward again. If the player's past the last bone square on the track, square number 59, only one die is used. So you only use one die once you pass this last bone here, and that's basically it. So I don't know why, but it doesn't say anything about the heart space or the dog food space. That's weird. I guess that pertains to the directions on 6D, all of the pictures, which means that the player takes a card and follows the instruction in that card, and then returns the card face down to the bottom of the deck. I'd say if you want to house rule it, if you land on the dog food, you get more energy, more power. So you get to go like 4 more extra spaces, whatever you want to do. The heart space, you get to I don't know, you make it up. You can house rule that. But anyway, that's it. So that's the Benji game. Now let's go see my final thoughts about the game. So, final thoughts. Now, what do I think about this game? Wow, 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 wow. Yes, I could do it with no hands. Oh. So, how'd you like the game? You like the game, Teddy? Yeah, I like the game a lot. Why'd you like the game? Because I like the part where you land on a dog food. Oh, yeah? Yeah. And I like when you get to move players backwards, huh? He's a Huggable hero. Teddy loves the game. Teddy loves Benji, and so did I. I used to always watch Benji when I was a kid, and back in the day. And I used to always rent the movies, Benji's 1, 2, and 3 movies. And so I saw the game online. I thought I'd pick it up, and I got the other Benji game coming up. This is from '76. The next one from '79. So I bet you can't wait to star in that show, right? he can't wait. He's a big Benji fan, as I said. A little Benji fan, but a big Benji fan. So anyway, that's it for today, everybody. That's Benji Game, the board game. That's it for today, everybody. Looks like this game is over. Board games freak out. I got you, baby. Dun, 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 dun.